What's up, guys? Andy here, and today we're reviewing over Fairy Tail episode 294, titled Natsu versus Zeref. This episode was literally insane. I don't even want to talk about the fight between Natsu and Zeref because I'll get to that. But the whole setup to this is just insane. You know, Hero, they play at the nostalgia so well in this. And, you know, there was a little bit of comedy, a whole lot of serious moments, a whole lot of badass moments. Like, I can't even describe to you how amazing this episode actually was in detail. Like, you're just gonna have to watch it yourself. I mean, if you want to continue watching my review, thank you so much for doing so, but this episode is literally nuts. When it gets out to the free users, like, there's gonna be a whole riot going on, because, like, I don't know if I agree with what happened. I don't know how it's going to play into the next episode, but it was emotional, it was cool, and I loved it. I'm at a loss for words. So I'm going to, my nose just started bleeding, so I'm going to have to take a few minutes, stop that, and then get back to the review. I just wanted to film this first part as, like, my live first reaction to this, because it was literally the nuts. Alright, so without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe at the end of the video, and let's jump into it.
They tasted like those cigarettes, staring at the moon.
Alright, gang, I got me a Gatorade, my nose stopped bleeding, and I'm still hyped for this episode. Let's go ahead and discuss. The first thing we seen was a little bit of a recap of everything that's happened so far in the war. We jump into our intro, which, you know, as always, I do love this intro. It's, you know, not as good as some other ones, but I like it. But then we get Makarov talking about, you know, there's only one wave down. We're still getting hit from all sides here, so don't get too overjoyous yet. And then Loxus tells Mavis, he's like, we need the help of the other guilds, because she didn't want to do it. And he's like, but the only thing I care about right now is getting my hands on the guy who attacked Freed's team. Then we get to see my boy Freed. Prayers in the chat, because he is not dead. I love Freed. Favorite character, 10 out of 10. Our title card here, Natsu versus Zeref. I didn't think they was going to hit it this hard. But we cut over to Brandish's cell, where the hero is put into two characters at once, and is talking about all the things they could do to Brandish since he's their prisoner. But Lucy and Kana stop her, and Lucy tries questioning her, and she's like, you should kill me now while you have the chance, because I'm in your guild hall. And A+ boy is on the outside looking in. We cut to the Western Forest, which has Zeref aboard. There is 100,000 soldiers here, which is confirmed later on in the episode. But, yeah, it's insane here, because Zeref is in there, and he's like, you know, it wouldn't be fun if they didn't take out two of our members, and they're like, two of them got killed, and he's like, they didn't get killed. That's another flaw of our enemy, because, you know, Mavis, they won't kill him. But then we jump over here to, let me make sure I get this right, the north border, where Sabretooth and Blue Pegasus are posted up, waiting for the fight. That's going to be fun. And then to the south, we have Mermaid Heel and Lamia Scale. Not as strong of a team, I don't feel like, because Sabretooth is kind of like staple points at this, you know, time, but, you know, whatever. But we find out our North squad heading to help Blue Pegasus and Sabretooth are Gajiel, Levy, and Lily, and then Elfman, Mira Jane, and Lizana. And our Southern squad is supposed to be Natsu. We'll talk about that in a minute. Gray, Juvia, Wendy, Charlotte, and Loxus. I can never say her name right. I don't know why. We come to find out, though, Natsu is gone rogue, and no one knows really where he's at. But we all kind of infer by the title of the episode, but Urza's going to take her place even though she's hurt, and here's our prison squad unit. They're going to be watching over Brandish, so that's going to break out soon, and if Guild Arts don't come, Kana is probably going to have a hard time taking on Brandish. Romeo, on the other hand, wants to head out and help with the East Squad. But we come to find out the East Squad is made up of the Wizard Saints, the 4 Emperors of Ishgard. And they are looking badass. I don't know how they're going to stack up, honestly, because it's apparently the strongest squad. But we cut back over to Invel here, and he says an object is approaching very quick, and Zeref knows it's Natsu. And Natsu shows up here, and nope. We cut back. Gray is talking to Urza, and they're all like, you know, you put too much faith in him, and then we get a little cute scene where everyone sees Gray's actually just worried about Natsu. And I laughed, I'm not gonna lie, I started laughing ironically out loud here when Charlotte, I can't say the name, said Happy's with him, but we cut back over, and Natsu is tanking these soldiers just easy. And then he gets into a little bit of a skirmish, and they start firing at him. And he doesn't unlock, he uses the Fire Dragon King Roar and takes out 973 men. Announced to us by Zeref that there are 900,999 something. I don't know. There's 100,000 total. Do math. But Zeref shows up. And he says, I've been waiting for you, Natsu. And Natsu's like, yep, well, it's time to say goodbye. And he starts unwrapping that arm. The secret is about to be revealed. Now, at first glance, I'm like, what is this? It's like a tattoo of Igneal, kind of. And Zeref's like, what is this power? It's like the heat. What is this? And Natsu starts beating the shit out of Zeref. You can tell Zeref's not really fighting back here, though. But he's still just waylaying him. Like, honest to goodness, just flopping his peen out and beating the shit out of Zeref. And it's just like, you know, one thing that he's attacking Zeref, but he burned Zeref's black spell away and then got hit one time by one of Zeref's spells, and this happened. This is disgusting to look at, but visually pleasing, because this fight should not be one-sided. They get into a little, like, back and forth, and, like, the whole army's looking like, oh, what's going on? Oh, what's happening? But, cool little moment here, because we find out that this is Igneal's last bit of power. He bestowed it upon Natsu, and Natsu can, in fact, only use this once, as he stated. It's just the power of Igneal. And he goes into the Fire Dragon King mode. Now, this is a good scene because Zeref goes, wait a minute, a power from someone who's dead. This could be it. Now, after all this time, my wish is finally granted. He's gonna be able to die. Maybe. I don't think so. I think they're gonna plot twist us. And this is the final scene here. Zeref thanks Igneal, Anna, Layla, Mavis, and Natsu. And he's crying. This scene was so beautiful. And that's the end of the episode. But wow, was it an episode, dude. Holy crap. Don't even get me started here on this episode, man. I loved it so much. It's such a good episode, and I want to see where they take this from here, because I don't believe Zeref is dead. I don't think it's going to go down like that, but if it does, it was, you know, a one-in-a-lifetime thing. Natsu can never use it again, and he's going to have to fight Acnologia. But, yeah, I mean, so much cool stuff happened. We got Sabretooth, BP, Blue Pegasus, Mermaid Heel, Lamia Scale, all back in the mix-up here. We got our teams heading out. Romeo wanting to be a badass like Natsu. Natsu literally going straight after Zeref, taking out 973 soldiers, and then possibly Zeref. So... Anyway, though, guys, if you like this video or you like what I'm trying to do here on this channel, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun, feel the wind in my hair, going